As you guys know, we spend a lot of time on this podcast talking about our own life experiences and also helping you guys deal with your difficult situations and dilemmas. We believe that talking to people, but most importantly, qualified professionals, can be of a massive benefit to you.
A lot of us try to keep things bottled up inside, which can actually do a lot more harm than good. But we understand that talking to family and friends and even us can be really difficult.
That's why you should consider speaking to a professional who is coming from the outside in and gives you the tools and all you need to do to help you unpack what you're going through and why you feel the way that you do. Seeking therapy is part of honouring one's identity and well-being, and it's definitely a tool of empowerment and healing.
Starting therapy can be overwhelming and scary. Trust me, we have all been there before when we started therapy. But luckily, there is a solution for you that you can try, all from the very comfort of your own home.
As you guys know, I started therapy last summer and found a therapist through our paid partner, BetterHelp. BetterHelp matches you with a credentialed therapist, usually within 48 hours after you filled out a detailed questionnaire about yourself, which asks you what you're looking for in a therapist.
You could do it all from your phone or computer via phone call, video chat or messaging, however you feel most comfortable. And you'll get started fast because you'll usually be matched with a therapist within 48 hours. You shouldn't wait to get the help you need.
So if you want to benefit from therapy, please visit betterhelp.com/uncutpod or click the Uncut Podcast during sign up and you will receive a special discount off of your first month of therapy.
Hi everyone, it's Sharon.
It's Tammy.
And it's Beatrice, and welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Uncut Podcast. Woo! Guys, you would have seen, obviously, we already said before, but we are in Lagos, Nigeria. Give a shout out to Lagos, my people, them. Thank you for showing us love. We're enjoying Lagos in December. It's been a good time, but like I said before, we couldn't enter this country and not scan the vicinity to see who else is here that we need to link up with. And me, I feel like, can I say I'm the one that orchestrated? I orchestrated.
You can say whatever you want to say.
Let me claim this one.
If that's what we're doing,
yeah,
don't worry.
let me claim this one because okay, I'm gonna start off with a banger before I even say who you are. Yeah, this might be. I don't know if this is going to take. Some people might take offense to this, but when you watch YouTube, yeah. There's some people that like everyone talks about, oh, we watch this person.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Our guest here is someone that I don't talk about the fact that I watch you. Do you know what I mean? But I've been watching your content because it's addictive.
Oh, okay.
Your content is addictive. You know when you're locked in something, like, okay, so this person did something this day. Okay, let me find out what they did the next day. Then I go and watch again. So, guys, honestly, if you haven't watched this content, I don't know what you're doing by now, but I have to introduce our guest. Our guest is, let me think of all the terms that you do. Content creator #1. Fitness, but I don't know whether you still go to the gym or not. #2.
Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch. Now new streamer. #3.
Always topless.
Always topless. #4. Dating girls on Instagram. #5.
Which one's another one? Always in a different country.
Yes,
#6.
always in country #6.
Has London in his name, but he doesn't live in London.
#7.
Yo.
Too funny. But yeah, guys, obviously give a massive shout out to our guest in the building, and that is Mosesldn.
Random question. Do people do people call you by your or do they call you Moses?
No, they call me Moses. Some people call me Moses LDN and some people call me Mosesldn. I never just get Moses.
Really?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Because I was even just thinking about it. I don't think I've ever just said, oh, you know Moses? I always am like,
Yeah.
Mosesldn.
Yeah.
I think it's just because I've always had that like everywhere. So you
Yeah.
kind of just get used to it.
Yeah.
But that's like Mon London as well. Everyone calls that
Yeah.
Mon
It's
London.
True,
Yeah.
Mon London, yeah.
Yeah.
Once you put that London there.
So
Can't
now
get
that
it
you're not
out.
living in London, would it ever go?
No, I can't take it
It's
out
a
now.
brand,
Like
man.
that's
Yeah.
London is still me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Regardless of wherever I live or I go to, that's still where
Yeah.
I became me.
Yeah.
So I can't take that out.
I hear it. But yeah, we're happy to have you on.
Appreciate
Like I
you
said,
guys.
I've been watching your content for time. And I feel like I have to give a shout out to you because I'm not sure if it's 100% fact, but I feel like you're one of the first people to start the whole balloon challenge thing in the
Oh,
UK.
Yeah, that's so true.
Because that whole segment,
that balloon popping thing.
hey,
Crazy.
absolutely crazy. And the fact that it's turned into what it is today.
Now it's an actual show.
It's
like,
an actual show.
Yeah.
How do you even came up with that? Like, who came up with that, and you deciding to do it, etc.?
I think I went through a period of time where I was like, I started to want to create content by myself because me and my friends weren't really creating content like that anymore.
Yeah.
So I started to look at a lot of American content creators. I was like, okay, because they do it heavily themselves. And then I just kept seeing that there was a new wave that was in town. It wasn't really popular, but it was more smash or pass.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, these guys are easily getting numbers.
Yeah.
And there's no one doing it in the UK. If I can introduce it here, it might be something crazy.
Yeah.
So I just tried it one day and I was like, okay, let me just give it a shot. And then, but I stole it from the Americans. So shout out to them.
They start and we follow.
Shout out to them,
It is what it is,
That's
man.
make it better. So that's what we do. That is
Exactly.
literally what we do. Another question I have. Sorry, I like to go in with questions.
Dig in.
How does it feel to have your friendships so out there? I don't know how to explain it. Your friendships, you've had some friendship scandals or whatever you may say in the public eye. How does it feel to have that all out there for everyone to see? Because for me, if I beef my friend today, ain't nobody knowing about my beef with my friend. Whereas with you, it's like a whole
thing.
Mosesldn and so on.
Do you know what kills me about them things as well? If you want to stay up to date, you have to go to 6 different accounts.
Oh, yeah.
Let me guys see. Okay. And then it'll be somebody is responding to somebody. It's wait, I need to find out why is he? What was the original?
And then people don't be tagging things.
Yeah.
I'll be
thinking, I know you're beefing this person, but can't you at least stitch their videos? At least stitch it so we know where we're going.
They block
where
them
we're
so
coming
they can't
from.
stitch the phone. God.
But how does it feel to have your friendships so out there for people to see the ups and downs and stuff of it?
Do you know what? It doesn't really bother me because I've always been a lifestyle content creator. So for me, being a lifestyle content creator is just me being my authentic self and just being very open with everything that I do. My friends, my family, everyone knows what my mom looks like, my sister, my dog, So when you do that, you need to be very open to letting the world know everything about you. So when you're really open with your friendship and everything, when it does go wrong, it's hard to hide it. I've even had some friends that I'm not cool with anymore. We've not had scandals online, but people can tell because they're not in the videos no more. I don't mention them no more. But that situation obviously was one of the only ones I've ever had because me and my friends will never ever think about doing something like that online. But I'm guessing that individual decided he wants to take it there. But to me, it's just my life. It's just really lifestyle, and I enjoy it like that because, like you said earlier, my content is addictive because it's what happens next. I try to keep it as natural as possible because it's my lifestyle. You're gonna want to know what happens next. So I don't ever try to hide things or make things not what it actually is. It's just me and my life. That's why people know, oh, he's moved to America. Oh, he's back in Nigeria. Oh, this is not happening well for him. Just know it. I don't care. Just know what's happening in my life. So
I have a couple of questions.
go on.
First of all, do you ever worry about safety? I wonder if that's a guy thing because, for example, Beatrice and I were just in Dubai, and I think I was recording something for our Snapchat, for our Uncut Snapchat, and I must have said and we're flying to Nigeria tomorrow, and Beatrice was like, "Don't post that because you've just said that." No, but it's not even just that, but it's even when we go to hotels, and if I'm staying in the hotel currently, I won't tag the hotel. Even when we were in Lagos Continental last year, I remember there were certain pictures I didn't take because I was like, this is recognizable. Everybody knows this staircase. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the thing about me, I'll keep it absolutely real. I should be a lot more concerned, but I really rely on my mom's anointing oil. Let me keep it real. I'm not even joking here. Once I've applied that on my head, I don't care. Yeah. I know that it's going to work. I'm so confident. My faith and my religion is so strong. So and I just always tell myself if anybody actually comes for me, I'm gonna talk you out of it. I've always had that in my mind.
When the gun is pointing at you, I'm guy, come on now. You know you don't want to do this.
Let's have a conversation. Relax. So my mind is like that. Does that make sense? So I should be a lot more concerned, but I'm also very, very clever. I know when to post. I'm also very strategic with when I post, like you might see something and think I'm there, but I'm really not there.
Yeah.
And even though it might say just now, don't worry, I've left 2 hours ago. Like,
Yeah.
so I am very strategic with things as well. But I also just try to live life like free. Like even just before Justin, like I was saying, like all that security, I don't like to put too much attention to myself. I just want to just live my life. Like I'm praying to keep it simple.
I hear it.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to ask you is because you were saying that you're a lifestyle content creator, and so like people want to know what happens next, and like you kind of, I guess, almost owe it to people in that sense because that's what you've like subscribed to. So is that every aspect of your life? And say, for example, you had like a huge like breakup or whatever. Are you one of those people that will come onto Instagram, black screen, white text, being like, me and Stephanie are no longer, we have decided to mutually part ways.
We're still friends.
We're still friends. And then you,
we wish
you
each other
include
well.
one picture of you shaking your hands.
Oh, this one.
No, you're rude. That's why I said handshake. You guys are rude. But yeah, like, do you feel like you owe it to people to like tell people like if you're
Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like that sometimes. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's still my decision. Like I still get to choose what I can say and what I don't say. But the problem is, like you said, because if I show them everything from the jump, if there's a breakup now, like I kind of have to now tell them like why it ended. And like I said, I've only ever been public once, like in my relationship. Everything else that I show, I choose to show, like I said, my friendship, my dog, and so on and so forth. But relationship is not something that that's one thing I will actually keep off socials, but I decided not to one time. Just for the fun, let me just try this. Like, you know, people do it. It's like, I feel like everyone that actually does it get the urge to do it. Like, let's just try this. But like, yeah, there is an expectation that I have to keep up with. Like, I have to tell people this and that. But then again, like I said, it's still my choice at the end of the day. So some things I'm just like, well, I'm just not going to talk about it. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so anyway, like I normally said, so at the beginning, we normally like to ask a couple of questions. So this game is really simple. It's very, very short. And it's just simply, what would Moses do? Okay. So I'm going to like just say a couple of scenarios, and you just basically say like, how would you react, or what would you like do in that situation, right? Okay. Very simple. But yeah, I guess let's see how the audience will get to know you and stuff like that. So the first one is, you're going out to a motive, and you turn up with your boy, and he's wearing Z Fluxes. What are you doing?
Yes,
Z Fluxes.
The problem is, the issue is, what I would do is tell him to wear one of my shoes, but I have the smallest feet out of my group.
Oh, bless you, because I was looking at your feet.
Don't shout. Oh, God.
No, but you've just said it.
Yeah, but I was going to scream. I was going to go past it quickly. Now
Okay,
you said,
sorry.
bless me, Jesus Christ. You know, bless you is the worst thing someone wants to hear. God damn.
Oh, sorry.
So,
I
like,
thought it was cute.
So I can't offer.
Fresh. That's why I was looking at them. Sorry.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I can't offer my shoes to any of my friends. So it's like, in that situation,
what are you doing? Are you going to go to the motive? Like,
I'm just going to have to firm it. And you know, the ones there, like, if anyone comes up to me about it, I'll explain to them that this is fashion. You know, fashion is something.
It's cyclical.
Yeah, it's like art. This is what we're doing now.
Yeah,
so that's how I'm going to just have to blend away with it.
Girls, what would you do if you turn up, like, you're going out on a night out, and your girl turns up? Also, I don't know what the equivalent would be for girls, but like she turns up.
ZX Fluxes is a good
it's a good one.
Exact same thing.
To a motive.
Yeah, to a motive.
Yeah, like, you know, like a motive where, like, let's say majority is flats or trainers.
Yeah, flats or trainers, and she turns up, like, in a trainer, you're just like, Would you say something? No? You just looking straight ahead?
Gotta leave it.
You gotta leave it? What about you, Tammy? You gonna say anything?
I mean, you knew there were ZX Fluxes when you left the house. So why is me pointing it out going to change anything now? You know you're wearing ZX Fluxes. Yeah, I know. Like,
it's true.
I'll let them wear it. Not like I won't let them wear it, but I'll point it out. I'll be like, this is new. Or old. Or very old. Yeah. I was like, where did you bring this one from? Okay. Go back Thursday.
Hey. Right. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Another one.
What would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I mean, I won't do anything. I can't lie. Face up front.
Would you make a comment?
Nah. I don't think I would. No, but ZX Foxes, that one, you're just leave it.
That was a good shoe.
Something you gotta leave some people to it.
Yeah,
that was a good shoe.
You gotta think, like, when they left their house, they've seen the outfit. They're
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
oh, yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah.
So you pointing out, it's not like you're gonna ruin that for them.
Exactly.
So.
Let me not ruin the vibe. Do you know what I
Just leave
mean?
it.
Yeah. So that's exactly what I'll do. Okay, cool. Another one. So you're going out to on a date with a babe, but she turns up with her best friend.
As in,
As
your best
in-
friend dropped her. Or...
I know, as in the best friend is joining the
Best
best friend
friend got out
is
the car
joining
and is
you
walking towards
on the
you.
date. What are you doing?
Ah, God. That one is crazy. I have to actually calculate this one in my head.
Yeah,
This
what are you
division.
gonna do? So you turn up. So, no, imagine the scenario. I want you to actually picture the scenario. So you turn up, you see your babe, but then you see her friend next to her. Like, exactly, what are you doing?
I have to first ask, what's going on here? Like, is this Mopo? Are you Mopo? are you escorting? Like, I have to question, like, what's going on? Are you just dropping her off? And then if she tells me that, no, I'm here on a date, I'll be like, no, that can't run with me.
Really?
And then the problem is now, like, I know how it goes now because now that's the three of us. The bill is all on me for all three, and I don't even want to start operating on that one. Like, I'm sorry that.
So you're telling me?
She has to go home.
No, you're lying.
What else
Why
do
would
you
that be a
expect?
lie?
Wait, you're actually a babe. You're feeling no. This is not any kind of.
Why is the friend there?
No, but she's there. So you're telling me you're gonna let that moment go?
If I've not secured it yet, you see me, I do dumb things for love sometimes. If I haven't secured it yet, and I still really want her, if she likes, she can bring her child, her mom, everybody come and eat. But if I know that she's still like please go home. Tell your girl to go home. Why is she there? Why is she there?
Now turning up with your friend is
And the friend will not be doing, hey, I'm Sandra. Nah, move.
Move, man.
Go out of the way, please. No.
So done, girls. What would you do if you were going on a date and a guy turned up with his friend?
Oh, he's mad.
It's even worse with two guys.
I'm even walking past the both of them. I'll go and sit on a different table. The waiter will be like, "Oh yeah, James and Kinko." I was like, "James and who?" I'll be like, "Please, I have a new reservation under Sharon. Table for one."
Yeah, that's crazy.
So done. Tammy, what would you do if a guy turned up and it's like he literally came off his friend?
I can't run.
No.
Nah.
Really?
What do you mean, really?
Because what are we here for?
Oh, okay.
Nah, two guys is
I
crazy.
Two guys is
holiday.
crazy. Two girls is
Two girls is still a flex. I can still tell my friends,
okay.
double date.
But two guys,
Yeah.
That's excessive.
Yeah.
And we don't know, and I don't know who this friend is.
No.
That's
You
crazy.
don't know who
I'd
the
even
person
think that they're gonna rob me or like.
Oh,
I
Or
don't-
like kidnap
not the
me or
stereotype. Not the stereotype.
I'd probably
stereotype.
sit down and like engage.
Yes, I'm saying I would engage.
But I wouldn't take that guy seriously.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Oh,
don't think I would be like, I'm leaving.
I think
I'd sit down.
I'd sit down. Yeah.
I would 100% walk past the table,
Really?
And
straight
you
to the
what?
toilet.
You wouldn't even like say, why
And
is
would
he
you
here?
come back?
I don't know. I'd probably call Beatrice and be like, "There's two people." She'll be like, "What do you mean?" I'd be like, "No, as in he's brought his friend, and then the friend is finer." So I'm even confused about who to send home.
That is too
No,
funny.
I gotta eat. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you all.
And I'll just be on my jolly way because we must all be on serious here. Because
No, honestly,
how
actually,
you
what's
bring
your
it
joke?
up?
What happens when the bill comes? They split between the two of them.
That's their own.
As in
Nah,
the whole
that's
bill,
even
they
worse.
split between two.
that's
Yeah,
their
how
own.
do they do it?
Like I said, thank you all
Anyway,
for
it's not
coming.
my
Yeah, literally.
Thank you for the contributions.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, and
Happy New Year. See ya.
Yeah. Exactly. I love that. Okay, cool. Another one. So your parents took you on holiday to Nigeria for a cheeky summer holiday and then left you there to study.
At this state, I'd be alright.
Really?
Yeah, leave me. It's full.
Really?
At this state, like right now,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd be cool. I mean, I guess if I was younger.
Yeah, I'm talking about if you're younger.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, I'd be so upset. Is the question, how would I feel or what would I do?
What would you do?
Oh, I'd find my way back. 100%. I'm a mischievous kid.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I'll find
I'll
one
show you.
person. That would find one person, and then
Next thing you're in a
Yeah.
DHL
And
box on the way
yeah,
to
don't worry. I will business
in
class
the
flight
Atlantic
somehow.
Ocean on the way to
I'll-
England.
My mom would just see me knocking on the door. I'll be like, why'd you do that for? Why'd you do that? Like, don't do that again. Like,
Do that
4
again.
months later. Like, why did you do that?
what's that for? Like,
Why you do that?
don't do that again. Now I find my way back. I don't even.
Yeah.
I can't. I feel like at that age, well, especially when I first moved to the UK,
Yeah.
that was like I was in heaven. Like everything was new to me. You know, I was playing with the
What
white
age was
boys,
that?
like 6.
Okay.
Okay.
So I still had my conscious mind. So like everything was like woo.
Yeah.
And then you take me back.
Yeah.
No. I'm not done with them yet. I'm not done with them yet.
So done. Girls, what would you do if your parents did that?
I don't think there's anything I can do.
Nothing? You want to retaliate?
Retaliate how?
What do you mean? Why you wouldn't retaliate if your parents just dropped you and left you in Nigeria?
I don't know what I would do.
Just continue.
I have to firm it.
You're nice one. You're very good. Tammy, what about you?
I would not talk to them for a very long time.
Oh, okay. Is that what
I
you mean?
think you will eventually talk to them.
Yeah, no.
When you need money,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, no, you've already done the worst. Like, I remember when my parents used to, they'll be like, you go to Nigeria.
Go to Nigeria.
It's so funny how that used to be the punishment, and now I'm like, please pay for my stuff.
Yeah, literally.
They're like, please don't worry, you just find yourself there. And I remember one time I was like, if you do that, I will find a juju man and things will start happening. Things will start happening in the night. Things will start flying in the bedroom. You think it's time for your happy time? No.
Bang.
You see me there. I don't even try that one. Because the thing is, I feel like the whole shipping back thing, I don't like it. Especially if you feel like, because there's been situations where someone thought that they were going on holiday. They said, we saw them in school. Oh, see you after half term.
Not coming
I
back.
didn't see that person again. And I don't like it because it's kind of like you're creating like there's no trust in the relationship between a parent and a child. So my thing is that if you're gonna tell me that you want to send, just tell me that that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't get my hopes up, me thinking that there's a return ticket and and the thing is, these parents that will shit, it's not like you'll be in Lekki.
Nah,
they'll send you. They'll be telling you, you're going to Abeokuta, that's where you're going to be. The Waterman School, that's where you're going. And I'll be like, oh my God. So no, I feel like if you're gonna tell me if you want to send me there, tell me that's what I'm doing, so I already can digest the news. How can I be thinking it's a holiday and then next thing you know, I'm there chilling with the chickens? No, that's very true. That's why I said like I will hold that. Like I would do the same. I would hold that. No.
Yeah, I hear. I would hold it as well.
Just tell me that that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
it's like,
facts.
we can argue then.
But if they tell you that's what they're doing, you won't go. No. They can't drag you to the airport.
They can. They
physically.
Will.
They can't drag you to the airport.
At the end of the day, like, you know when you said that, eventually you will talk to your parents. One way or another, they will get me on that flight and I will be in Nigeria.
Fair enough.
They'll get me there.
Yeah. So
they'll be like, well, maybe it's only for 1 year. And I'm like, okay.
And then that's 5 years later, you're still there. Anyway, Shaq, as well. Okay, cool. Another one. You find out that your friend has scammed you of £1,000. What are you doing?
That one I found out before. Sorry, I don't know.
TikToks
This happened to me
TikToks are being made as we speak.
Nah, it's cool. Like I forgave the guy, but it was even more than that. But
what was the scam? Sorry, I'm actually just interested.
no, he just called me saying that we were actually really close, really good friends. Called me saying that he wanted to borrow money for something that he would pay me back that same Friday, and then like 8 months later.
It's always a Friday.
I don't know.
I'll pay you on a Friday.
It's a promising
because
day.
you're gonna be enjoying on the weekend and you'll forget about it.
So I waited and I waited.
8 months.
And then it got to the point where we was now fighting over the money that was mine. Not even money that was yours. It was my money. And I mean, it wasn't like a business transaction. I sent it from my personal bank account. And but anyways, he still hasn't paid me back, but I just eventually brushed it. You see, the thing about those kind of situations is that when someone owes you money, there's literally nothing you can do.
Can we just talk about that? Because I hate being in that place.
Yeah,
like
nothing
genuinely,
you can do.
I hate being in that place where someone owes me money and I feel like I'm bad for asking about my own money after you've promised me that on this particular day I'm going to receive it. Hey, that feeling.
And that pestering, like, hey, me again, hey. And you're scared. You're even scared to pick up your phone, like, don't mean to bother you for your own money.
Yeah, I know.
Don't mean to bother you.
Worst thing ever.
You'll start shaking as you're diving.
Bro, like, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
But you know there's nothing you can do because at the end of the day you can shout, fight, It's still them that are gonna go on their account to send it back to you. And if they don't want to do it,
that's it.
The thing that pisses me off is the fake promises. It's always next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my accountant, my bank, they weren't able to convert Naira to pounds. Can you accept? And then they'll start asking you if you can accept the money in Naira. Did I give it to you in Naira?
You know, we changing all the terms terms and conditions of how
Did I give it to you,
the
Naira?
money.
And
Oh, can I pay you back
you
in installments? Sorry,
Yeah.
can I give it to you in installments?
Yeah, literally.
Did you collect the money in installments?
Literally.
Terrible.
But you know my stance there. Once I've given out money, in my head I've parted ways with that money. Like, even if I would want them to give it back to me, but if they don't, I'll never give out money that I would
you
need.
Yeah.
Like there's absolutely no way. So in my mind, once that money is gone, it's gone. Technically, if they pay me back, great. If they don't,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a strong mind.
Yeah.
Me, but when I'm giving it to you,
I
I'm
expect
expecting
it
it
back.
to come back.
Literally,
yeah.
can't lie.
But it depends on the level of money. If someone asks me, "Oh, can I borrow £2,000?" There's absolutely no way I'm releasing £2,000. There's no way I'm releasing
You
£2,000.
will if it's someone that you trust.
I don't think so.
Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think you said this. That you said
No.
that you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, unless I can physically do without the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Doing it. Like, I won't. No.
Yeah.
Fairs.
The money thing is on. Nah.
It's not that thing.
Nah, it's not that thing.
At all.
At
Okay,
all. At all.
cool. Should we do the last one?
Yeah.
So the last scenario is you find out that your girlfriend is friends with her ex. What are you doing?
God. These scenarios. Did I just find out randomly?
Yeah, you just found out randomly that she's
God.
actually been best friends with her ex.
Oh, and I've been
Best
dating-
friends.
They've been best friends.
And I've been dating her.
Yeah, as in that's your
Child.
girl.
You see, the thing about me, I'm a very peaceful guy. Like, I don't even know how to confront people. I don't know how to, like, say things. But we now have to do a 3-way group chat friend thing. And I'm not even trying to add more friends to the list, but now
We're
I have
all
to
friends.
be... Yeah, now we have to create a group chat. We have to start doing things together because that can't run without me in it.
Yeah.
And I'm not the type to tell you to cut him off because even though I know it's not ideal,
Yeah.
like, the only way it's gonna run, even if you guys text, I must see the text. It must go through. There was everything. Everything. Yeah, it's always passing through.
I like that.
Calls. Link me to the call. Even if I'm busy at church, my AirPods will be in. Like, let me just be hearing everything. I don't want a moment of just you guys. That's the only way it can work. Everyone stays
Are you
happy.
cool with people that you date being friends with their exes then?
Say that again.
Are you cool with people you date being friends with their exes?
Like, if honest to God, I feel like because I've had female friends, right, that I've like dated or sex, and it's like really platonic, and I know how like nothing will ever go down. So sometimes I kind of understand there's scenarios where it could just be platonic.
Yeah.
But like I said, me telling you now that I have a female friend, that's a lot for you to take in. So I'm okay with, like I said, looping you in and everything.
Yeah.
So you know what's going on. So that's the only way I'm going to be okay with it. If you're going to go see Daryl, we are going to go see Daryl.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no personal thing.
Yeah. What about you girls?
Anyway.
How would you feel if you found out that the guy that you're with is like
It's the
best
finding
friends?
out for me because
Yeah.
it makes it sound, bro. It makes
Yeah,
it sound
you
like you were
found
trying
out.
to hide it, and I found
Yeah.
a secret.
Yeah.
I have an issue with that.
Yeah. So what would you do though?
Depending on what the relationship is like and whether or not I feel comfortable with it, that might be the end of my relationship. So the two of you can flourish in your friendship.
Well.
Oh, really?
Well.
Yeah, it depends because I feel like otherwise, why would you hide it?
Yeah.
Why would you not just? If I know every other friend,
Oh, was
why
it
is-
hidden?
Yeah, like you found out.
Oh, I thought you just said like it's just.
Oh no! You found out like you didn't know
so they were hiding it.
They were
You
hiding.
know every
it.
other friend apart from this person.
Yeah, then
Oh,
suddenly
okay,
like,
no,
oh.
that's odd.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
my. I thought you meant like it's just something that just never came up in
Came up in
conversation.
Oh no! You found out.
Oh yeah, no, that can't run.
Yeah.
Forget the group chat. I'm leaving. Exit the group
And
chat.
I'm in the passenger seat of
Please.
Moses' car, bro. What the heck? I'm gone as well.
Yeah, no, I'm out. Yeah, that can't work.
So, Dan, what about you, Tammy?
I found out.
Yeah, you found out. As well.
Bring her.
Let's see.
Let's see her. And we'll assess from there.
Hey, sorry. I know this might be a crazy. Sorry, this might be a crazy statement to make, but like you said bring her.
Let's see her. I was going to ask the
literally
same
gonna do that.
question.
We all was thinking the exact
Yes,
same
let's
thing.
see the same thing.
What were you gonna say?
Because maybe if she's not that fine, I'll be alright.
I'll be okay.
I'll be okay.
Hey, your friend.
This guy's not leaving me for her.
I'm gonna bring her. Let's see her.
We can
name.
Hey, yeah. We are past. Hey, yeah.
Let's look to the future.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh my god! I love how we're literally all thinking the same thing when you
I
said
just, I
it.
just didn't want to be the first to say
I
it.
was about to say it. Please.
So dumb. But yeah, anyway, those were the quick fire questions. But yeah, just generally, obviously, like we said, we're obviously in Lagos. What is it that you love so much about Lagos? I feel like you come here quite often.
Yeah.
Like, what is it that you just love about this area?
My whole family is here.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Okay.
I think the only family that I've got in the UK is my mom, my sister. That's it. And then obviously like my dad, my brother, my oldest brother, they live here still. My grandma, all my cousins, like, you know, not all of us made it to the UK. So like, my whole family is here. So
That explains Moses London. So you really want people to know that.
yeah, like I made it. I survived that one.
I see they London.
You must know.
in London.
Touchdown.
Because you would have been Moses NG.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, that's why I like to come back often, because
Yeah.
it's like a breath of fresh air when I come here, like
Yeah.
to see like my grandma, my cousins that I don't see as often. And then on top of that, like the friends that I've made here, which I didn't even plan to even make them, but like they're just real genuine friends.
Yeah.
And they're people that I can relate with like so heavily, because we're both Nigerians, and I feel like Nigerians don't really, like the friends that I've made anyways, like they don't really care about a lot of things. Like they're very unserious, silly, and it's just free flow. So the friendship always brings me back here as well, because it's really strong. And then obviously converting pounds to naira sometimes you feel like a king. You feel like a king. Because when I'm in London, no one's washing my place and there's no cleaner. Who's the cleaner? Am I not the cleaner? It's me. I drop it, I must pick it up. So when I come here sometimes, I drop it, I close my eyes, open, it's gone. I need that. I need more of that.
No,
sometimes
honestly.
I want to feel like a king for a little bit.
Yeah,
So I catch up
I hear
flights.
it.
I actually hear it. Okay, cool. And another question I was going to ask. So, obviously, like, people don't know that you left London and you moved over to Houston, right?
Yeah.
What actually sparked that? And I feel like another question I have is, I feel like there's a viral clip that you talked about, like, dating in America and, like, how,
God.
like, how
Jesus.
different and crazy it is. And the thing that shocked me the most was the comment that you made about the kids situation.
Yeah, the
God.
default is that they have kids.
The default is that they have
that
kids.
Is a thing.
Yeah.
So we'll come back to that. So
Yeah.
moving to the US, that was never. Well, I always wanted to live in the US at one point, but I didn't actually plan to move the time that I moved.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to move to Nigeria first for a bit.
Okay.
The UK I kind of just felt like everything was starting to feel a bit repetitive for me, especially being a content creator where I don't have a 9-to-5 job. So I do basically the same thing again. Like, you know, I pick up my camera, film, go link with my friends. And then all my friends were just living like very normal 9-to-5 lives. So they didn't have my time like that. So I was like, okay, I want to try something different.
Yeah.
So, and the friends that do have my time are jobless, not friends. They're here in Nigeria. So I was like, let me move to Nigeria. And then I remember my friend, because one of my friends is them, she actually moved here before me.
Yeah.
And she was promoting the idea like, yo, come. But then my other friend was like, I don't know if you guys know what C finish is. Basically, when you keep coming back, people don't get excited to see you come back again anymore. So it's like, you don't want to like do that. So just maybe don't move to Nigeria, or just kind of stay in the UK. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So I did like a little tour in the US. I went to New York, DC, I went to LA, Houston. I basically went and visited like all the big places. Yeah. And then Houston just really stood out to me, because I met a lot of Nigerians with the same energy that, you know, that I also have in Nigeria. And then my best friend actually also moved there simultaneously around that same time. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to do this. And obviously I was dating someone at the time that was in the US. So everything just aligned. So I was like, you know what? Let me stop thinking. Let me just do this. Whatever happens, happens. And I always knew, like, back in my mind, I'm still good in the UK. I'm even still good in Nigeria. Like, if this doesn't work out, I'm good. Like, I'll just come back. So it was like, okay, let's just do that. So that's the main reason. And then the whole dating one, so nobody warned me. Like, no one said anything. You know, you don't go asking like, oh, what's dating like? You just have to experience it yourself. Let me just use ratio. Like, let's just say I've moved to like 10 girls. 7 out of those 10 will tell me they have kids.
Wow.
But not like in a, I have something to tell you.
That's the thing in the UK.
Don't just say my son.
Yeah, it's like, oh, 1 second, I gotta quickly go pick up my son. Oh yeah, sorry, my daughter. I'm like, okay, hold on. Like, it's just
Is that your daughter in Christ?
there was even one that I spoke to for like 2 months. I didn't know anything until one day we were just on FaceTime casually, and she just mentioned like, oh yeah, my baby dad. Da, da, da. I was like, oh, you have a child? She's like, oh, I have 3. I said, Jesus Christ. And it's like, it's such a normal thing because I feel like obviously with the whole child support thing, people are so happy to pop out kids from very young, very old, very everything. It's like you have to really be sure. And I think I did a story time one time that I mentioned I went on a date because when you guys were asking about if they came with their friend, I did one that she came with her was it a son? It was a daughter. No, it was a son. Sorry, she came with her son, but she didn't tell me. And first time meeting her, I didn't even know she had a kid. So we came on a date, and I was walking, and I see someone. I knew it was her, but I was questioning it because I saw another little kid next to her. So I was like, that can't be her. And I'm getting close, and I'm seeing it's her, and she's holding the kid hand, and she told me like, oh yeah, sorry, I have to go pick up my son. First of all, I didn't even know you had a son.
That's crazy.
And now I'm on a date with you and your son in Nando's on the outside. It's just terrible. So a lot of them tend to have kids. I don't know why. Like, I mean, there's probably a reason. And I also thought maybe because like sometimes I failed to like agree with the fact that I'm getting older. Like I'm 25.
Yeah, exactly.
So to me, it's weird because I was in a relationship for like 3 years prior to my last relationship. So I've not even been single for that long. So the last time I was single, I was young. Yeah. So dating, I didn't expect people to have kids. So I feel like now it's like I can't fathom the idea that maybe I'm just old and people just have kids at this age.
Yeah.
And then another thing is a lot of them in America tend to like, from what I've seen so far anyways, most of them tend to like, they're not over their exes. Like they always have that one lingering man.
Oh wow!
It's always there, and like I always see it, I always peep it. Like that's another issue. Yeah. And a lot of them just like to rush into things. I think a lot of them really want to just be in relationship, especially when they see that you've got it like that. Yeah. They don't want to waste time with like dating. They just want to just get in a relationship ASAP. So it's not been easy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So
would you say if you had to compare it to the UK though? Which one is harder?
Oh, I think the UK is the easiest place in the world to find love. I ain't gonna. I don't know. Like I said,
a man,
bruh. I was gonna say.
Is it hard for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
To find a good man, no kids, God-fearing, and just black.
Has a job.
Damn.
A legitimate one. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, no, I'm not joking. A legitimate job.
Okay,
yeah, so.
Just those couple of things that I've listed.
You're down to like 1.5.
That's what I'm really slashed it.
You're left with 1.5 guys.
But you guys actually, because people always tend to say like sometimes it's about where you're out looking for them. Do you guys use like dating apps or is it just social media?
I'm not on the apps. I tweeted one time, should I join Hinge? About 10 people replied, no, don't do it. Only if you want to start a joke or have a laugh. Don't go. No.
Start a joke.
Don't, like they're like, oh, only if you want to have like you're not taking it seriously. No. Yeah. I'm telling you about 10 minutes. Don't do it, please, sis.
It was like straight away.
They're like, no, don't do it. And I'm like, okay.
So
I'm just asking. I haven't even got the app.
We don't judge.
No, I'm not on the app. Yeah. What about you guys?
Yeah, no.
I've used Hinge. This was like maybe 5 or 7 years ago. I think I was like 20. I'm 27 now. But for me, I was saying this actually in the episode with Justin. I'm not like a online person. Like I need to meet you in person.
Fair enough.
I can't do the whole like DMs thing. Like I really struggle to engage and like just no.
Yeah. I think the whole DMing and everything, that's also taught me a lesson. Like I've been catfished a few times. Have you guys never been catfished? The way you're screaming
I've never been. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever been catfished.
You've never met a guy and he's shorter or you met a guy.
I see. Okay. Sorry, my mind went to the extremes, but I don't know.
I feel like the reason why I've been
What's
catfished.
a catfish for a man actually?
So how you look on Instagram. Is nothing in comparison to how you look in person.
Nothing.
So a lot of features is different. Your height, your weight, your makeup, or everything. Does that make sense? And you know, because like when you're dating online, especially when you're DMing, when you take pictures online, you're taking the best angle, the best lighting, the best corner of the cheeks and bends.
Yeah,
So everything is good. So now I've seen you. It's not just, you're not like looking at me like this the whole time. Now your head is moving around. I can see everything.
Okay, she has emotion.
I didn't see that one before. So like, that's what I mean. But
Yeah.
I feel like the girls that I've actually like engaged with online, they've hidden a lot of things. And I'm very picky, so little things can put me off sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell
Do you
us,
have a type?
Tell us something that's an example of a picky thing, and then tell us if you have a type.
no.
Sorry. No, it's not. I want to. It's basically the same thing, but like, tell us something that you think is picky, and then.
Okay.
if you have a type.
Like if you have like a scar or like something that's like, hold on, let me land. Hold on, wait. You see, hold on, wait.
We listen and we don't
Wait,
know.
yeah, there's a comment to it.
Sorry.
And it's somewhere that's really visible and hard to
Miss.
Exactly. Like I would keep looking at it, and I'm just gonna one day I'm
Can
gonna
I
be
laugh
like,
now?
I'm just gonna ask like,
What happened?
can we do something? No, that's even nice.
You're lying.
Like that's just how I see things. Like
Can we do something?
it's like if you're dating a short guy,
Yeah.
oh, you're gonna keep realizing like, okay, you will be every time you're going out with him with heels. Oh, well, you're not getting any taller. Still shorts.
Yeah, still short.
So like, yeah, but to me,
a star?
I'm sorry.
Go through
I'm
anything
sorry.
traumatic again.
No, but like the thing about me, I still like imperfectionists. Like it's not. I don't like.
What imperfection? Let's
Like
hear about
okay,
it.
like I like.
She has dimple.
No man, not dimples.
Beauty mark.
No, I don't mind like little things. I just like I said, it's just when it's really, really visible. Like
Okay.
especially when it's like in your face or
Yeah.
like it's something I can always see.
Do you like pretty girls?
Yeah, I do like a pretty face.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay.
That's
fair
my
enough.
thing. I don't know why I'm very addicted to
This
that.
is so interesting. Do you guys have anything that is like you're
Any-
picky about that it's just like if he had this?
Guys, I have something. Oh my god. You know some guys when they breathe and their nostrils flare?
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yes, you know what I'm talking about? And it's like you're breathing so hard. And they're breathing. I'm looking like. Are you trying to? Am I meant to go in there? Are you trying to make me go into the nose?
Do you know what my thing is like? With that, I'm like, you're breathing way too hard.
Yeah.
Like something is not right. with
Something's
your
not right.
cholesterol.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, that is too
That's
funny.
definitely
What
one
about
for
you,
me.
Tammy?
I'm trying to think. I'm not like particularly picky. Don't take that the wrong way because I can still be strict. Let's not get into this before I have.
You know when somebody come in your DMs,
Yeah,
Hi.
and they have
I
one
heard you
eye.
like everyone.
I heard you like anybody.
when I'm sleeping.
Just come with one eye. I heard you like anybody.
I heard you
like anybody. Please, don't come.
Hey. No offense. All.
I don't know. I don't have like. I can't think. The nostrils one has taken me out.
No, but you know what
I
I'm
know
talking
what
about.
I know what you're talking
It's
about.
just
Very
so,
rare occasions, but when you see it, you see
you
it.
see it all.
No, you might have to come back to me on that one.
Really? What about
I
yours,
think.
Sharon? What would yours be?
I don't know, you know. I would say probably in terms of being picky, I just need a man that's good looking. Like, you know how some girls are like, I don't mind dating like the medium ugly, like as long as
Yeah.
he's got money. No, sorry. I need to look at you and be happy with what I'm seeing. And I feel like I've definitely like been forced into situations where I've gone,
Damn, forced.
no, I'm looking at the culprit. I'm looking at the culprit.
Oh,
Where I've been forced to go on dates with people that I did not think were attractive.
God.
Yeah, because sometimes maybe people think that you can grow into.
No,
I
but you
cannot
can
grow.
though. I think
I feel like there's a
scope.
range.
There's a range of like you
There's
can grow.
there's
then-
a part where it goes beyond, outside the limit, outlier,
fairs.
where it's like there's no amount of money,
yeah.
no amount of
Can save you.
gym.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, no amount of gym?
No amount of gym. The face, no amount of gym. Because are you going to be walking around topless every day?
It's true. That is
Or
very,
maybe
very
I have one now. You said for me not to be picky, right?
true. Yeah.
Like, so what's the question so I can
So
understand?
like, no, something that is picky, like something
That you're
that,
picky about.
yeah, you're picky
Yeah.
about. That's like very, very small. Or mine that you notice. Oh,
Say it.
I'm scared.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like it when men have bomb.
Oh,
Oh,
me
okay.
too,
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
Like when they like,
they're shaking and they're
yeah, like your
following.
hourglass. No, please. Please. I don't want that, please. We're doing competition. I don't want that one.
Oh, bumper to bumper.
Hey, 17, 18, 19. I don't want that one. No.
Oh,
I don't want them to have ass. Please. It can be flat. It's
Oh
fine.
my days, that kills me when they
Interesting.
can't like pull the trousers.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Hey.
That's funny. That's
And then you
funny.
know someone that now start dancing. Everybody from banana and stuff. Please.
The trousers are on the floor. Hey, nah,
That
the
is so
scar has
funny.
taken
That is the
me
funniest
out.
moment. Oh my
I
god.
know.
Everybody
I'm
likes what they
very
like,
picky,
innit?
man.
Oh yeah, so do you have a type?
I do. We touched on it a little bit. I like like a pretty face. I like someone that I can wake up in the morning and like how you looked last night is to how you look in the morning. That makes sense. Like I don't have to like.
Adjust yourself.
You don't have to, I don't have to wait for you to put on makeup to see what I. Yeah.
Exactly. Like I
that's
just like it to be really natural. Like I just like everything to be easy with you.
Yeah.
I don't like dating like baddies or any girls that's like, you know what I mean by baddies.
Yeah.
Like I don't like any of that. I just like simple girls that are just
Yeah.
like calm and easygoing. Yeah.
Interesting.
She like a simple girl.
Yeah, I like a simple girl. I feel like I need someone that's like kind of opposite to me because I'm very like, wow, spontaneous.
Ah, when you're shooting shiny trouser. Bang on the trouser. Bang on the trouser.
Yes.
So I just need someone that's like the opposite. Like, so when I kind of come home, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool, it's time to just
Feel
be
the ground.
chill.
But sorry,
yeah.
you know,
Go on.
for me, as someone that's very not that.
Are you looking for?
No. But my thing is that I always hear guys talk about like they want to be
With the opposite of them.
the opposite of them. Like they never want to be with someone that's like them.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, I find everyone's different, but for me, I like.
We're gonna have to, if you get with someone that's like you, we're gonna need to see you once every 2 months as a couple.
What?
Hey, take you in
but I
small
like-
doses.
No, but I like that. You know what I mean? I'm like a very outgoing person. So like,
No, I know,
I
but
can't
two
be
of
with a
you-
guy that's like the quiet
but
one
no
in the
one's-
room.
No, but no one's
ain't
telling
for
them to
me.
be the quiet of the room. But
Yeah.
two of you, hey.
Yeah.
I
I can't have two of me. Like,
It'll be too much.
way
two of me.
much.
Even I'm speaking for myself as
Yeah.
well. Like there cannot be two of me.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Wow.
no.
I love it.
Like it's good to have someone that you can go back and forth with and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I don't want, because you know normally like with us we come in, we start shouting in the room and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Please imagine you and your man
Doing
coming
it.
into the room.
That's what I
You're both
want.
shouting.
Both angry.
No.
I
One of us
love
has
that.
to be the one holding my bag. You can't be all like, we can't all be shouting and stuff like that. No. I need my guy to be a little bit more demure, but then still it's quite authoritative and
Yeah.
Do you know what I like? The guys that everyone thinks are quiet, but like with you, he's not quiet at all. Like people be like, oh, he's so quiet, and you're like, really? Like as in like you're surprised because at home he's like fucking the opposite.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
I'd
I
like a reserved man.
Yeah.
Maybe I should
Would
give
you date a girl that had like the same like career as you? Social
Yeah,
media.
100%. But
Okay.
it needs to be very similar to like how I am. So like for example, like I said, I don't put too much pressure on social media. Like it's not my main source of income. So it's like I just do it for fun. That's why I do lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I kind of want someone that also just does it for fun. Not that it's your bread and butter and like we go out and I have to take a picture of you, or we go out and it's like we have to recreate this reel like 8 times. Like it's just be natural with it.
Yeah.
That's the only type of similarity I can really work with.
Got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you girls date someone that's like a podcaster?
No.
Not my preference.
No. Well,
I've already said that though.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, man. It's not my preference, man.
Do you guys think male podcasters are more like, do you feel like they say the wrong things more than female
well.
podcasters?
Okay.
Because
I feel like sometimes they forget that the camera is on.
okay.
Because everybody, like, obviously, when we record it or when we have guests and stuff, everyone, oh yeah, be yourself. But you still have to have a conscious, in the back of your mind, you still need to know that, oh, this is going out for public consumption. So there are certain things that I would not say here.
Yeah.
I always say there's stuff for kitchen table talk. That means
Yeah.
that there's no cameras, everybody's just around the kitchen, just having your talk. I feel like they bring the kitchen table talk
Into
On
the-
set.
on set.
Yeah.
Everybody has like hot, like we do like hot takes and stuff. Like everybody has hot takes that we probably think is not.
It's not the standard.
It's not the standard, or we have like you said now, someone with a scar. People might come and take that and be like, oh, he doesn't like. You have to be perfect, but it's like no, it's just you're just saying what you want. Yeah. And some people have a hard reality with the truth. Like people want you to like things that you don't like. And I feel like you just have to have in your mind. You just have to have that in the back of your mind that some people will take it that way. So that means that you have to kind of like. Have to kind of not really filter yourself, but you just have to be conscious that the camera is there and not everything that you think needs to be said. Needs to be said on a platform.
I think as well, just guys in general, like even without podcasting or whatever, are just more risky in the things that they say. Like the jokes are just darker, like not in a bad way necessarily, but they are just darker. And so I think a lot of people think that they're filtering what they're saying on the show, by the way. Like I feel like they're coming in front and they think it's fine because what they would have really said in the group chat. Hey! Do you know what I mean? Whereas I feel like girls, we can, like obviously we do have those moments where we're saying a few, like I always say, if they were to release my text or my photos, please take my photo. Do you know what I mean? Because they would lock me up if my like WhatsApp was like revealed to the world. But I still think that like girls are not nearly anywhere as like free with their speech and their jokes as guys. So I think that's why like sometimes guys may find themselves in a situation where they're maybe saying the wrong thing.
Okay, fair enough.
Why did you ask though?
I was just curious because I think there was a girl that I was speaking to when I was in Houston, and I think I told her I was a content creator, but I think she thought I said I was a podcaster. So she was like, "Oh, I can't date a guy that's a podcaster." Like she mentioned it like it was like male podcasters, like there was something around it.
There is a stigma.
So the stigma around it. So that's why I was asking if like you guys obviously knew about it as well.
Interesting. So just that one that Sharon said in terms of like, if you had to choose between all your photos exposed or all your text exposed, which one are you going for?
Damn. When you have two bombs, you have to pick which bomb. If I have to pick which one will cause less destruction, maybe my photos. I don't have like news or people's news. I don't have nothing like that on my phone. But my text?
Hey!
Text will get this.
And you'll see it will begin from like 9 a.m. I wake up and gossip.
Bro, that's something that...
First thing I do is gossip in the morning.
Honestly, cool. Should we jump to the dilemma then, Sharon?
Yeah, let's jump to a dilemma. So the title is, am I the arsehole for getting back with my ex-girlfriend while she's separating from her husband?
Sorry, hold on.
Chai.
Say that again.
Am I the what?
Am I the arsehole for getting back together with my ex-girlfriend while she's separating from her husband?
Wow.
Oh! What did you think I said?
No, it just didn't register.
Really register, but no,
I was
it's
like,
registered.
oh, you're getting back with someone that is some ex. I got it.
Okay.
Cool. I got it down.
I dated a girl all throughout college. It was great. We were totally in love, but we were too young to get married at 22. And so we had a painful breakup, and she ended up marrying the guy she dated right after me. 10 years later, their marriage is ending. No kids, thankfully. And she calls me the day she moves out of their house. For me, she's the one who got away, so I was totally happy to be her rebound. I'm still very much in love with her. But now it's been 2 months of serious dating and it feels like we might once again have a real thing. Obviously, I'm taking it very slow and trying not to put pressure on her, but I can't help the natural love and excitement I feel. I was in no way responsible for their breakup, at least that I'm aware of. We were barely even friends during the time they were together, mostly because it was too painful for me. But I'm not one to sabotage a 10-year marriage. The husband is, by all accounts, a stand-up guy. We might even have been friends in another life.
Oh, please.
Do I have a responsibility here to give them more space, or can I let my love flag fly? Look at the guy getting poetic now. Which one is love flag? Related question. Marital ethics aside, how long is it going to be before I know whether our reconnection was a rebound for her or if it's the foundation for part 2 of our relationship? I'm in my mid-30s, never been married, ready for that whole stage of life, but I feel like it may be years before she's back at that point. Am I the asshole for wanting to expedite this process?
Interesting.
That's a very interesting one. I definitely feel like, you know, that first love always hits like.
Why do people always say this?
I don't know. I've experienced something similar. Like, it's like, especially when you've dated them from young, and like you develop like character development with them. You build something that even when you're old, like 25, it's not the same as when you date that person, if that makes sense. So you're always gonna have some level of feelings for that person. I feel
Get a
like
smile on your face.
He said
when you're in your 20s, maybe 25.
As I'm saying this, I'm just recalling things in my head. That's why I didn't forgot I was still here. I was just talking. But anyway, let me come back to reality. It's just a weird one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, that's a hard question.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. I do feel like a lot of people talk about this like whole like first love, like, you know, and the fact that like a lot of people go through the phase of first love, time apart. Obviously, this person was going to get married, or I didn't say that they have to go and do that, but time apart and then coming back together once you're like older and you feel like actually, you know what, we're in the right frame of mind to actually like be together. But marriage, a whole marriage and 10 years of marriage, it's no joke.
Yeah, 10 years is a long time.
That's a long time, you know.
That's a long time.
Very, very long time.
Do you know what I found really interesting, right? Like, in the beginning, he was like, oh, we were in love, like, we wanted to be together, blah, 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 but we were too young to get married at 22, and so we decided to break up. I don't really understand, like, how is that the next course of action?
Yeah.
Because in my head, I'm just thinking, okay, but can't you just continue your relationship? Like, who said that you have to get married at 22?
Maybe the girl wanted to get married, and he felt like he was too young because she said that. She said that. He said that she got married to the next guy that she dated. So I'm guessing that she wanted to get married and maybe he wasn't. And 22.
Well done.
Good analysis. Come on.
Thank you. And like, I think 22 is quite young to get married, to be honest. Now that I'm 28, if I was to get married at 22, boy, Nah. And then in terms of like, because obviously we've been speaking about this recently, like circling back to someone that you've dated before, you have to be intentional. I feel like the person said that for the past 2 months it hasn't been.
Oh no, it said it's been serious, but at first it was a rebound.
At first it was a rebound.
That she called immediately, she moved out.
That's what I'm saying. Even with the call immediately.
That definitely is giving rebound.
Yeah, for sure.
Because 10 years marriage, and the first thing you do is call
your ex.
From over 10 years ago. That's a bit crazy.
And he did mention that like they weren't talking before.
Yeah.
So there was no level of communication before.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, why is that the first thing that comes to your mind?
Yeah.
It's either a very nice fairy tale story or it's just
dodgy.
I just feel like it would be more of a fairy tale story if there was like some level of not even like communication that's in a way cheating, just like oh hey, just checking on you, like oh you good, this is like tiny little messages and like you can see they still kind of care for each other from a distance, and then it happened and then she hits him up, but like not speaking at all throughout or not being friends at all throughout. Like
I don't know, I feel like maybe some people need to just do it cold turkey, in the sense where they just need like no communication for their current relationship to flourish. Because if you still have a back window open,
fair enough,
more and more stuff can come in. Like more stuff, like, and sometimes you could still have feelings for another person, but because you don't act on it and stuff like that, it's still not inappropriate. But if imagine like you still have feeling for someone and then you're still communicating with them and you still want to respect your marriage, it would still be inappropriate to keep on communicating with someone that it only didn't work out because you were too young. Like it wasn't like, oh, they cheated or something happened, you had a baby on me or something. Like nothing really inappropriate happened. It's just that your worlds didn't align at the same time. So it's now that the fact that she even called 10 years later to find out whether their worlds are now aligned for them to even seriously get married. So I understand it'd make more sense if they were still in communication, but some people just want to have a kind of like respected relationship, respected marriage. So you would rather they not have any communication and then, and like I said, if you want to circle back, make sure you're intentional. Don't be doing all this willy-nilly, or maybe I feel like, or going with the flow. So I don't know.
Would you like circle back to any of your exes?
Maybe one.
Is this the one that you fell in love when you were young? That you were just smiling about just now?
Yeah. I would. I just kind of feel like I wouldn't want to think of doing it. Like, I would definitely want to move on. But I've said to myself, like, if...
By the age of...
Yeah, there's an age.
Hey.
Like, I've just, okay, if by this age,
Everyone's
I've not seen something similar, she's going to get that text. And it's going to be a hefty text.
Hey. I'm so dumb. But yeah, no, that's deep though.
Yeah.
Very, very
and I was
deep.
just thinking about your question actually about in terms of like first loves, why it's always hard to like move on
Yeah.
from those. I feel like it's just the first time, especially like if you have it when like you're young. So like, I mean, when we're 18, we thought we were grown. Now that we're like 27, 25, whatever,
Yeah.
like we know that when you're 18, you're still quite young.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you feel that level of intensity and it's your very first time ever feeling that like that kind of level of emotion, I feel like it's just one of the hardest ones to like get over because it's your first encounter with it. Yeah.
But the thing that I don't understand is that unless maybe I've misunderstood, but those people, they end up getting into other relationships after that, right? But like they're still finding people that they're compatible with. Like it's not like, I understand the situation where you're getting with people and you feel like my relationships haven't been good or like I've not found the right person. But actually a lot of these cases, they're finding people who they're actually getting along with very, very well, but they're still like, I don't know. I feel like there's something fake about it. Like I feel like it's just like you don't actually really like this person. I think you're just like that time and context is what you miss.
Yeah.
But it's not like you really want to actually get back with the person. But in their mind, they're thinking, oh, but actually it could work. And it's like, no, like
As in with the first person.
with the first person.
Yeah,
do
no,
you know
I
what
think
mean?
you're chasing the feeling, not the person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what it is
I
for me.
agree.
That
I feel like it's impossible to recreate that emotion
Yeah.
because it, like I was saying, it's like the very first time that you've ever felt that. It's kind of like going on holiday for like the first time.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, oh my gosh, nothing can compare to this holiday.
Yeah.
Like for example, like Beatrice and I travel together quite a lot, and I remember like for ages I was like, our first holiday together was like the best holiday.
Yeah.
But I think we've been to we went to Kos in Greece. I don't even know if you know that island. It's not anything spectacular, but I think it was like just the first time we'd gone away together, and it was just like, oh my gosh, now we're
big girls,
free.
yeah.
We can do whatever we like.
Yeah.
We're big girls. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, since then I've had much nicer, more luxurious holidays,
Yeah.
but I always just remember that first feeling.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get
So
what
it's
you
not
mean.
like I'm like, I want to go back to Kos, like I have to go back to Kos.
Yes.
I think it's just like
But I think
the
that's the
emotion I
mistake.
attach
That's the
to
mistake that people
that,
say, yeah.
that experience
Yeah.
is what I'm like, oh, I love that experience so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's what
agree.
guys do.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Damn.
And girls.
Oh yeah, true. Actually, girls do that for sure. Actually, yeah.
yeah.
Very interesting.
Anyway, all the best to these people.
Too funny. Cool. Should we go on to Don't Get Me Started then, Tammy?
Yeah, so basically, Don't Get Me Started is a game that we play, and we ask a question on Instagram stories, and then people give us their responses, and we pick the best ones.
Okay.
So the question we asked this week, I'm going to ask you it as well. If you were arrested tomorrow, what would your friends assume you did?
Oof. I think my friends would think maybe a border or something, like one of my visa denied or something stupid like that. I don't know, like something that's got to do with like the airport.
Really? Okay.
Because I've had so many different scenarios where like they thought one of my cameras was a bomb one time. Yeah,
Where
it
were you
was-
going?
I was going from London to New York.
Oh.
And I took a lot of my things. So I had like a whole separate suitcase
Yeah.
that had like most of my equipment. But then
Yeah.
I wrapped it like in, so because I didn't want it
to smell.
Yeah, because I had to check it in. So they didn't tell me I had to check it. I had to check in last minute. So I took off my jumper and I wrapped it in a weird way.
Oh my
So
God.
when I got to the airport, I was just on the plane.
Yeah.
And then they like
Escorted
squad,
you.
they came to get me. I thought I was thinking, someone smuggled drugs in my bag or something. And the thing is, right, the whole plane was looking at me.
No.
And you're black
Walking,
as
and
well.
that was do you understand? That's the one day where it was like I was at the back of the plane. So I was all the way, and everyone I was like,
Why did Moses have to be me like that was the one day.
No, but like normally I always try to get like a calm seat. Like that seat was just really, really like bad. It was already at the back. So then I was
Where were you normally at?
Legit, where I was yesterday.
On the way to Nigeria. Hey, sorry. When I tell you, I think that's the furthest at the back I've ever been.
Yo, I hate those.
I was right next to the kitchen.
You know that was where you can smell the food. Like, you know it's coming, but you don't get it first. You still get it last. Oh my God, those are the worst. Like they go past you. They go past you.
Do you know what's so funny? I can't even speak. I was sleeping, yeah, but I could smell the food.
Yeah.
I woke up, I was like, oh my gosh, I've missed it. Yeah, we're taking it
They're
all
done. You go back to sleep. They'll come back in like 2 hours.
Legit, I think I slept and woke up 3 times.
Yeah, honestly, that is so.
Anyway,
funny.
carry on the story.
Yeah, so then like they took me, they were walking me down, and then
Did they tell you?
Yeah,
anything?
so they were asking me like, what's in my suitcase? And I was
On the
like,
way to where they were taking
so
you?
they were like,
Okay.
we have a suspicious something about your suitcase. Could you please confirm? I told them it's just my camera equipment. I'm a YouTuber. I was even desperate because I wanted to get back on that flight. I was like, look at my YouTube. they didn't care. I'm like, I have this amount of subs. I'm like, sir, we don't care about that.
You don't care about
So then
this?
it was a whole procedure that they were trying to make me like unzip it very slowly. Please be careful. I'm like, at this point, I'm even scared. Like maybe something so I'm like, do I have to open it? Like, my own suitcase. I'm scared. I'm like, I'm even using my phone. I'm like, I beg. I don't want to die. Like, so then, let's not open it, and it was just a camera, and I think they said the system detected something.
Yeah.
You know all these cameras, they have lithium batteries, so something, I don't know what it is. So then the worst part was I now had to go back into the plane, and that plane didn't take off because they were waiting for me to come back. And now everybody was side-eyeing me because it was the whole flight was delayed, like an hour plus.
No.
And I'm seeing screws upon screws and angry men and angry women, even kids that shouldn't have attitude was giving me attitude. And I could feel it. Yeah, and I was hearing one guy, and even the woman that I sat next to, child, she did not make my life easier. Like, why didn't you just bring it in? I was like, hand luggage. I'm like, ma'am, it's done. Like, it was sorted. Like, and it was just terrible.
And then wait, I'm just deeping. You checked in lithium.
Yeah, I didn't want to, but they were saying that they do this thing where they're like, oh, would anyone like to check in your bag? And I already had so many things on me. I was like, you know what?
Have it.
Okay,
exactly.
So I didn't want to, but I was like, why not?
you.
And then that's when it became a whole situation.
And then you had to go all the way to the back. And then that's the one where you have your hand luggage, and your hand luggage now gets stuck in the thing.
Oh God, sorry. And I had to walk back on my own. There was no guards there.
No mop
So I was like, sorry guys. Oh yeah. So
what about you guys? What would you think you'd get arrested for?
Well, actually, we're all friends here, so you tell me what you think I would be arrested for.
She'd be arrested for believing something. Like someone will be doing a scam.
Yes.
And she won't know it's a scam, but she will be.
They'll rope her in and they'll put
her as the leader.
Yes. That's what, and then she'll be arrested. Like she wouldn't be the one doing the crime.
Yeah.
But she'll be arrested for believing that something was not a crime.
getting involved in it.
And getting involved in it.
Tammy, that is spot on.
That is actually
Like they rope her in.
Yeah.
What's it called? Joint enterprise.
Yeah.
the way my mum has to remind me, please, when you're flying, don't take anything from anybody. You know? Because me, I'm always trying to help you.
Yeah, don't touch anybody's bag.
Honestly, don't leave your bag unattended.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
What about Tammy?
I'm trying to think, what would Tammy be arrested for?
I'm so good. I won't be arrested.
Oh, please.
I am. I'm a sweetie pie. I'm a sweetie pie.
What would Tammy be arrested for? I'm trying to think.
Let's do Beatrice. That one's easier. I'm joking. No,
No, but you know what I was going to say about Tammy? I don't know what it would be, but it has to be about saying something wrong.
Oh, yes.
Like, you know there's like saying something wrong that I don't know what it is.
Do you know what? I feel like maybe the police are doing random stop and search, and they stop and search Tammy, and she's like,
and Tammy starts busting jokes. Yeah. Tammy starts busting jokes.
Yeah.
At the wrong time.
Inappropriate time. Yeah.
And then they take her.
They take you.
I'm like, the first thing I think
For talking.
Yes. I think the first thing I'll be like, what did this girl say?
Yeah.
That's the first thing I'm gonna come.
What did she say?
Yes. Yeah. That's
Fair
really,
enough.
Yeah. Okay,
Not
what
too
about
bad.
me? Yeah, that's
No,
not bad.
For talking.
Rest
This
me
is
then.
not a bomb.
Lock me up.
Let me out. Don't wait the key.
Don't wait the key. What did you guys
Beatrice.
say about me? I don't feel. What's that?
Oh.
What I want to say,
What I want to say, I don't think I can say on
camera.
this thing.
No, go on, say we can bleep it.
Yes. Oh.
Yes.
Fill in the blank.
Hey,
Okay, let's get to the
right.
responses
Let's get
of
to
what
responses
people
from
said.
them.
So
Yes.
let me remind people of the question.
Yep.
If you're arrested tomorrow, what would your friends assume you did? Fraud.
That makes sense. That makes sense for a lot of
And then
guys.
the same person said, definitely fraud. So they replied twice.
Yeah, that's
know.
because you're definitely doing
Doing
it.
it, yeah.
They know.
That's
Someone
funny.
said, fought someone about my kids.
Ooh, fair.
Because people go to jail for
Yeah,
their
guys,
kids,
I'm
boy.
gonna say, like, if your child like was in school and like got like bullied, do you think you're actually the type of person to actually like go up in there and like start something?
What,
When you
with
say
the kid?
start something,
Not
start bullying the kid
not
back.
necessarily putting the kid back, but maybe you might get involved with the parent. You might get the
Yeah.
parents
Oh, yeah,
involved.
yeah,
you might get the school involved.
Yeah.
Oh,
Run it up.
100%.
Where's the head
Everybody.
mistress? Where's the
Oh, really?
And if it
school
continues,
teacher?
I'm
Where's
calling
the
the
janitor?
police.
Where's the caretaker? Bring everybody out.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
line up. Let me see what's going on here. Where's
yeah.
the child? Bring everybody.
Yeah.
Because what do you mean bullying?
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
I feel like
I don't play with
I'm
that.
the type to teach my kid like to stand up for himself.
I'll do that alongside
he needs
the
to,
Yeah,
like,
alongside. Yeah.
No, but if you're there alongside, then he's gonna think, you know, mom's always gonna like be there to fight for me.
No. First of all, we're gonna tell him when, because if someone hits you, hit them back. That's
Yeah.
what I would tell my
Oh,
kids.
okay. Well,
Right.
If someone hits you, hit them back.
okay.
But the Bible says turn the other cheek.
Tell the person that's hitting my child for turn off the cheek. Why are you coming to my child? Sorry, well, I don't understand. Someone is hitting you.
Hey.
So wait. So are you saying that if you
I would not say hit them back.
So what are you saying?
I would say report it to the teacher.
Oh no, that's where the bullying gets worse.
So
No,
you want
no.
to inflict more thing to your child,
Like, yeah, defend yourself, but I'm not
once-
going to say hit
Hit
them back.
I just better defend yourself.
Yeah.
If you need
and
to.
how would you defend yourself?
No, but I won't say exactly. I get what you're trying to say, but
I
won't
would
go
say if
hit
someone
them back.
touches you, you touch them back.
Ah.
Because at the end of the
I
day,
agree.
once you put your hands on someone, sorry, no,
all bets are off,
you've
yeah.
invaded my personal space. How a child?
Yeah. Here we
Where did that child learn to be hitting people?
Right.
Once my son or my daughter hits them back, they'll know not to
Literally.
do that again.
That's
Yeah.
how
The,
bullies
the
work.
class will know
Yeah.
not to mess with my child, and they wouldn't have to hit anybody back because nobody will mess
Yeah,
with them.
literally.
Can you imagine someone hitting?
Yeah.
Nah, hit them
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Hit them back. But yeah, what were you guys saying?
Interesting. No, but I was just asking like whether you guys think you actually go into the school, like
Oh,
actually
yeah,
start
run it
something,
up,
etc.
all of that.
Run up the
I don't know
school.
I don't know if I would involve this. I think I have to like actually ask my child like if I go into the school, would it make it worse? Because sometimes when you start involving teachers and stuff, it can make it like you might be able to handle it outside of school. I don't know if I'm trying to say it makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like
How would you mean outside?
like just deal
on
with it
the street,
on
it's
a
on site.
on a parent to parent
Bro,
thing rather
Come
than like
meet me
a
here.
round the corner.
no, do you know what it is? I think it also depends on the age of the child.
yeah, that's true.
Because if the child is like 3 or 4 and then
well,
4 or 5 and then
okay,
reception
yeah.
and someone is been in,
Okay.
I'm coming to
Oh yeah,
the school.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
That
yeah.
one, I'm
one's
coming
fine.
to school.
Yeah.
5
But
years
let's
old.
say let's say we're even talking about like
14.
secondary school.
So like 13, 14.
Yeah.
That's
Secondary
tough.
school, would you go in?
I'd go in, but I don't think I'm trying to cause too much problem. Like, I just want to see who the child is. I want to
Yeah.
ask the teachers, like, who's the child's parent, and
Yeah.
just can I get in contact? Just
Yeah.
a phone call, like, yo, your child is doing this.
Yeah.
I've told my child to not retaliate, but honestly, the next time your child does this, I'm gonna tell my child to retaliate. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
fair, yeah.
especially
Clear
if
it
it's
out the
like,
way,
yeah.
especially if it's like,
Simple.
imagine someone is hitting your child
Yes,
every
no.
single day.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So
crazy.
are you going to tell your
sorry,
child?
you need to report that. That child needs to be expelled. What do you mean every single day?
Sometimes
That's not
it
how it
doesn't
works.
happen like that.
Yeah.
But you
Because
still need to at least try.
how will they know that that's happening if there's no evidence.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
That sounds
That's
very
That's what I'm
The
like-
child just has to. I'm
That's why
sorry.
I'm like,
you
sorry.
have to hit back.
Hit
Just-
back,
just
because
hit
what
back.
the hell?
Just hit
Seeing
back
as we're
one
doing
time.
jungle justice, hit the child back. What the hell? 14 years old, someone is hitting my.
Yeah, no,
you
that's
better
crazy.
hit
Yeah,
them
that's
back.
crazy.
So you're saying that if someone hit you wouldn't retaliate?
I wouldn't hit them back, I don't think.
You'd go report.
Oh, really? You wouldn't?
You wouldn't hit. You go and
You might
report.
report it, Sharon.
I don't think I'd hit them back.
What? If someone actually hit you wouldn't hit them back?
Maybe I'd look for something to throw.
Oh my god.
So you would hit them back.
Hitting them back.
Oh, but like in their direction, but I wouldn't want it to like actually hit
Oh
them.
my
So
God.
what are you doing? You're just throwing.
You're just-
I don't know. I just feel like if like
shooting blanks.
wait, if one of you hit me now, I wouldn't
we
hit
wouldn't
you.
hit. We wouldn't. Obviously, we wouldn't hit
Yeah,
you.
I know, but I'm
if
trying to think
somebody,
about
but
what
if
you
somebody came and
Like on the
hit-
street, like a stranger.
not a stranger, but like let's say someone in your environment, maybe
Yeah.
someone that you're friends with, and you got into it with someone and they hit you, 100%. There's no way that you just sit there and say, "I'm going to report this."
Cause he even reporting it too.
Yeah.
Are you not
I
going to
was
defend
talking
yourself?
about for a child, like reporting it to a teacher, because I don't know. I just don't want to teach my children that like if you feel like. I don't know, like I don't want to teach them that like you always have the right to like hit people, like
But, but I wouldn't teach my child that they have the right to hit someone. I'm teaching my child that that if someone comes to your personal space and hits you, can't lie, all bets are off. Like
Have to hit them back.
you have to like how, especially if it's in a bullying situation, like and at school. When we've all been to school in the UK, how many times does a teacher believe in a black
They
student?
don't even have time to
please.
even deal with it.
No.
They'll even
because
be like,
but
"Oh,
that's my
really?
issue, though,
Was it that
because-
hard? Oh, just play fighting."
But that's my issue though. I feel like sometimes like if you're in a situation, say it was like the child is white and your child is black, right? And the white person hits the black child and then your black child hits them. And then let's say now there's like let's say it's the same level of like force, right? Now they have some sort of red something or other because their skin is lighter. Your child is the person that's gonna get in massive trouble because there's actually like a mark on the person's body. Like, do you get what I mean? So that's
I know what
why
you mean.
I struggle with the whole like hit them back because I feel like
The repercussion of your
for
child would be
me,
worse.
I can judge the situation and be like, I know when I can do something and like be fine. Whereas I don't necessarily expect that my like 8-year-old child will know like you can like punch the person back in the face because they did that to you, and then now they have a bruise or whatever, and you maybe have a bruise but you can't see it, and then the child is not
That's a good
expelled. I don't
It's
know.
a good point. Me, child, if someone hits you, hit them
Yeah,
back.
I'm sorry about the bruise.
Sorry about no, honestly, sorry for the bruise.
It'll go.
Hit you back. And
You
if
will
it
go, and so will your child out the door.
that's fine.
Straight
I carry my
stronger.
child. There's another
Next
school.
exactly. And
Like,
now
next school, it's
you
even
can-
better.
You'll go
No,
and
No,
brag.
because
you
those
there.
things you never know because then the schools are talking and then it's like, oh, he got expelled for violence and then anyway, I don't know.
It's life.
Nah, I just feel like, especially for, I know a lot of parents. My parents never told. There was never a situation where someone was bullying me that someone is hitting me and stuff like that. But I had people where I was in situations where I would hear what a parent would say to their child if basically my friend, I think something was happening, whether it was like someone maybe pushed her or I heard the dad tell the child, if that person does that to you again, you do it to them back. And that stuck with me for time because it meant that the parent was literally defended. Like,
Yeah, I
you
know
know,
what you're trying to
sometimes
say. You wanna feel like your parents
you
are
want to
actually
feel
on
like
your
your
back.
parents
Yeah.
are actually on your side. So
Yeah.
you're like, because you know now that Nigeria, the teacher is always right. Oh no, we have this teacher. No, someone is actually bullying me at school. No one is doing anything about it.
Yeah.
My child is coming to me every single day. I've gone to the
Okay,
school.
no,
I've
that
gone to the
I agree
school.
with.
I've
It
gone to
was
school.
just-
The school haven't done anything about it. I've told the school, listen, if this child hits my child, I am telling my child to hit that child back.
Yeah.
I've come
I've
to the school.
warned you.
I'm not gonna say
That's
the
fine.
first-
I
the
didn't
first thing-
realize it was like you've tried everything and then
You've, like,
I thought it
literally-
was just like day one in year 7. If anybody hits you, just hit them back.
No,
Like
because
I didn't
obviously-
realize it was like
no, because for your parent to say that to you, something must have happened
Yeah,
first.
it must be deep. Yeah.
You can't just be telling your child on the first day of school,
Go and punch
happy
people.
first day of school, year
And-
7,
yeah.
when someone hits you, hit
them
them back. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that clearly
situation.
there's
Yeah.
been an incident.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know how kids are, like, if something happens first, they're not
They're
really
not even
gonna
going to say anything.
Yeah.
For you to know.
For you to know and you to find out, you'll be
Yeah,
like,
it
oh,
must
what's
be
going
deep.
on? You've gone to
Yeah.
the school, the
Yeah.
school's not doing anything, you've written 16,000 letters, all this, all that, oh, you've
Yeah.
gone to the governors of the school. You've listened to them.
Yeah, no,
You've gone
it's
to the
true.
parents,
Yeah.
PTA.
Yeah.
You're doing everything. You've done everything. You put yourself. You've done everything by the book.
Yeah.
Next thing is like,
Yeah,
listen,
no, it's true.
if that child is Bobby hits you, you hit Bobby
You
back.
go back to Bobby.
Nah.
That is so
Anyway,
crazy. But yeah,
Back to the things.
Yes.
I was even wondering where we were.
I'm crying.
To remind people of the question, if you were arrested tomorrow, what would your friends assume you did?
Yeah.
That I beat up someone or drove above the speed limit.
Right.
So 2 things. Double homicide.
Double homicide.
Someone said, went down for my man's crimes.
What?
That's what
God
happens.
forbid.
That's crazy.
Well, you're not crazy.
People ride for their men.
Hey, they
No, sorry.
Rider.
Damn.
People ride for their men.
Absolutely not. You can
Yeah.
go, boy.
That's so possible.
Some people are like listing loads of things. So they're like, taking pictures maybe in the wrong place. That would be me.
That would be me, actually.
Wait, what do you mean?
What
Yeah,
kind of
like
pictures
you're
is
at
that?
border.
What kind of places?
You know, like for example, security, and you're trying to do vlog.
Oh, no. That definitely me as well.
Be like, okay, and this is what security looks like.
And they'll be like, sir. Yeah. So someone was stealing jewelry and being rude to men.
Oh, God.
I don't know, this person just wanted to put everything in. They even started making spelling mistakes because you know you can only write a certain characters, but they wanted to make sure words.
That is so funny.
Someone said gossiping,
Oh, interesting.
Okay, interesting.
telling the truth to nasty people.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, I don't really get it.
So like, I don't know, maybe they've been saying something like they're telling the truth about some people and maybe they got arrested for it, I don't know.
Like, oh, you're
maybe
actually
for
ugly.
retaliation.
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Aggravated assault.
Try.
Some
Angry
of these-
people on this Instagram.
Honestly.
Oh, my.
Someone said drugs.
What was that reaction?
The emoji.
Oh,
You know, it's the monkey one, so I'm just using my face. Drugs.
that person's
Oh
already
my
guilty.
gosh, that is so funny.
Someone said fighting.
Okay, makes sense.
It's even a woman. Wow.
Oh, well,
Of course.
guess I don't.
Someone said beating up a man for breathing.
Wow.
God.
Come on, guys.
That's tragic.
Come on, man.
Cost a patient's family member. I am a nurse.
Cost.
Cost. CUSSED. Because you know she's a nurse.
Yeah.
And you know sometimes we're in the hospital, then you have those family members that be like, why isn't he waking up?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
No, stop.
Why do you
That's
like
so
that?
We're doing everything we can, ma'am. Why isn't he waking up? We're doing everything we can. The doctor will be here. You know how that is? The doctor will be here soon. Why isn't he?
If y'all don't get the fuck out of my face.
Someone said, and we know this person, bank robbery.
We know this person. It's a robbery.
It's a robbery.
Someone said, killing my ex.
Oh, God.
I don't know what I saw in him. Shit.
Murder?
People are angry at it.
Bro, a lot of people said murder.
That is
That
so
is
funny.
frightening. If my friend told me that they could be locked up for murder, that's not my fault.
I'd be scared, yeah, because that's something I can't imagine.
Honestly.
Okay, last 2. Someone said child support.
Hold on, wait, what?
Not paying,
Not paying.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not paying, or maybe trying to get child support and then you
Failing.
maybe went to different ways in order to get it and you're getting arrested.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the last one, assaulted someone for walking too slowly whilst in the middle of the walkway.
Hey.
That's so specific.
Honestly,
yeah.
so specific. But I keep on saying this all the time, but like, I feel like people in London are just getting slower and slower
They are,
by
man.
the minute. What?
Because they're not
Yeah.
exercising anymore.
I'm telling you, we're all just fat
No,
now
I don't
because I
even
don't
think-
understand.
I don't even think it has anything to do with exercise. I genuinely think that London has become too full that people don't know what is going on. Like, they don't really know about the culture of going into work. And like you said, maybe the working from home is the reason why they're doing it. Because
Yeah.
someone like me, I never had a job where there was no working from home. Like, in terms of like an actual 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I finished uni during COVID. I was doing my masters. By the time I got a job outside of, we were working from home.
Yeah.
Someone like me, I don't know any bustle of London streets. If I'm walking.
Yeah.
Me, I'll put my ticket to the thing. You know, people go, beep, beep, beep. No, me, I don't.
No, you take your time.
Now.
To make sure it goes in.
I even like the thing. I even do it twice.
You're even looking for your ticket at the barrier.
But I learned quickly. Even me, I get frustrated with people and people that stand.
Oh my God!
Like, let's say I have a suitcase, so I want to go through the big one. People that just stand there. You're not doing anything.
Oh God!
I had to. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's me.
I can't lie. I've definitely become one of them. Excuse me, people.
Oh,
Oh, I love an excuse me.
I'm a excuse me
And we
queen.
hear it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
There's some fast ones.
Yeah.
There's some slow ones. Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even say me. I just say excuse. Excuse. I mean excuse. With yourself. What's all this? Hustle up. Do you know what I mean? Especially at Liverpool Street Station. Like, you know when you come into Liverpool Street Station, like, and you're trying to get to those the different trains.
Yeah.
Not the subway. The different trains. To go into Essex.
Yeah.
Some people just be standing in the middle. I feel like they need to do some designated
Areas
areas.
of standing,
No,
yes.
no standing in this area.
Yeah,
like
it's a
the
walking
yellow
zone.
box for
Yeah, there
driving.
needs to be like a walk zone. So
Yeah.
that's where people are walking. People be standing with, and they have their dog.
Yeah. So random, but speaking of like public transport, thing that I've also noticed a lot recently is people just not using headphones anymore. Just playing
Playing out
stuff
loud.
out loud.
I think I do that.
You do that, Tammy.
Not in the sense that I do that, like I'm intentionally
shocked.
playing music or something, but like, let's say that one of you sent like a 10-second voice note in the morning. I can't lie, I'm not bringing out my AirPod to listen to a 10-second voice note.
But you can hold it to your ear and hear
Yeah, I
it.
normally do that, but I don't do it because the train is so loud. So by the time I put it to my ear, I'm like, I have to play it again because I can't hear it. So I'll just go like this. It's 10 seconds. People, you'll be fine.
But I hate when I hear like TikToks, like people.
That's
are
what I'm saying.
TikToks out
You know,
loud.
people watch it over
I
again.
hate that.
And
No,
then,
TikTok's
like, you keep
fine, but if
hearing
it's
it,
like a voice note, I'll play it.
God.
No, there was one girl, she was on my train and she was on like a 4-way FaceTime call. Why were we
my
all
God.
listening to the whole call?
Yeah.
God.
And it's worse.
I don't mind those ones if there's gossip.
You know what you just said
I
there.
don't mind those. I even get a bit closer.
Moses, the kiss was not sweet.
That's
No, but there was one.
Sorry, I was going to say what happened yesterday. We were at the gate and the girl was sending that 10-minute voice note. Trying to board the flight to
Yes,
Lagos.
Sharon, tell the story and I'll tell
One
mine.
babe was just like, we just hear her saying, yes, and please make sure you dress decently because you know this event, we need you to be dressing well, not too much blush. I know you like to wear a lot of blush.
What? I tell you, we were going on for.
No,
that lady was going on for
Tammy.
time.
What? We were there. She was so loudly. And I said to Beatrice, this cannot be a phone call because this girl has not come up for air.
Yeah,
Like
has to
five
be
times.
Yeah. Everything that we do in terms of makeup, this girl said don't do. No eyelash, no
eyelash,
blush, no these, no that.
Beatrice was like, I'm already finished.
It was me,
No eyelash, no blush, no eyebrow. I'm on my mouth.
Then it was like, I believe in you. I'm sure you can do it.
I'm sorry for doing this, but I have to say this. I was like, what's going on with? I don't know where it was. But and this was a flight to Lagos, right? Yeah, from Dubai. Very
I was
interesting.
recently at a train station and one lady, I think she was Ghanaian and I think she was speaking to it. Oh God. The whole place just knew. It's the fact that maybe she was talking in her language. Maybe because you know sometimes us Africans will be talking in our language. We don't know how loud we are.
Yeah.
It's because some words need more emphasis.
Yeah,
I understand that, but I feel like if you're in a crowded public space, it's different. Like, let's say you're on a bus or a train and it's relatively empty. Like, you're not really disturbing that many people.
Yeah.
When I said that there was no empty seat around this place, we were waiting for the train. There was no empty seat. And
I tried that.
I'll be a harmony. And then obviously sometimes she'll say things in English like, I'm putting him on a 3-way call now. Boom. Can you imagine? Yes. And I told him to get the lawyer. Then he's not speaking into it.
Oh wow.
I'm like, oh
God.
my God.
That is
Like incredibly loud. And I genuinely think that they don't know that they're speaking that loud.
Yeah.
But
I don't think that's nothing's. They're not thinking about what people think.
Yeah,
they want that person to hear.
Yeah.
You must
Whether
hear
you're
me.
there
I
or
don't
not,
care
I don't
about.
care.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Exactly.
Let me say it again louder.
Literally. I was
No,
going to say quickly as well. There was one train journey, and basically the area that I live in. Anyway, God help me, Sha. The train that I get in to go to work, that train, the girls have said it. It's scary. Let's just say it's scary. The people on those trains, like honestly, my girl came. So random. My girl came from New York. Yeah, she came to visit me, and bearing in mind, like I've gone on the train several times, I've not had any issue. My friend, the first time she's coming to visit me, my friend's coming to visit me in my home. I'm so excited to see her. She tells me the journey that she had on the train, that somebody was asking her for, was it fentanyl or something? Drugs? Drug.
Chai.
I said, come on.
I'll just turn around.
So do I look like the type? Like, what's going on? I was so confused. But anyway, so this train journey, again, this is the one I'm just filled with dodgy people. And you guys
need to come over to
I know, it's too expensive. But
okay, let them be asking you for drugs. That's fine.
But no, this train journey, it was a train that was coming basically from like the other end of Essex, so like South End, and it was coming towards and we're going towards London, right? Mm-hmm. There were these two lads, like, you know when you talk about typical Essex lads, but this is clear that they had a late night, and I think it was a Thursday, so they had gone out on a Wednesday night, and they were now coming back into London on the Thursday morning as we were going to work. That, as in, you know, the gist that I heard. But these people are like, you can tell they're not okay. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
all the way
they're
there.
talking loudly. So, like, first of all, they're like, oh, yeah, mate, I can't believe you shagged her last night.
Oh, my God.
That's the first. I can't believe you shagged her last night. She's bare ugly, innit? How did you do that? And he's like, yeah, mate, I had to close one eye. And then literally. And bear in mind, this is like, you're in the morning. Everybody
the commuter train.
Yeah, everybody just looking forward.
Everyone goes in on a bloody
That's
Thursday.
what I'm saying. It's a commuter train. So everyone's just facing the front, but they're like, oh, yeah, mate, shagged it. Yeah, mate, man.
Shagged
literally,
it.
you know when he says
Shagged
it, mate. Hey, and then he was like, oh, mate, my, what's that thing that people, vape. Oh, yeah, man, and he's charged my vape and that. Oh, man, stressing me out. Fucking hell, mate. Oh, but we got to do that one again. Oh, South End is popping. I said, And you know, they're talking so loudly, like, literally, and they were really going into details about this babe and the sex and, like, basically how bad it was, and like literally talking about her vagina. Like, it was really disgusting. But I tell you, I almost felt like I should say, like, can you guys keep it down? And like, oh, this is not an appropriate conversation to have on a train, because it made me feel.
That's when they'll get onto you.
I said, let me keep quiet. I turned my noise cancellation on fume.
That's what they say. Oh, she even look like you.
Yeah.
Oh, she even look like you.
Honestly,
when I'm go.
I was going to say, one thing about me now, I mind
Your
my
business.
business. I will go to a different carriage. What the heck?
Yeah, literally.
One thing about me on the train, I'm either like this or like this.
Yeah.
I don't look up. I'm not looking around. Nothing. I'm not doing none of that, because some people out here are crazy.
I'm telling you.
Crazy.
Hey. But there's sometimes that I feel like we sometimes mind our business a bit too much. And I remember there was one babe, I don't know who she was, but I think she's a black creator. I don't know if you guys remember, but she had like really, really painful periods, and she was on the tube, and she said it got so bad she had to crouch on the floor because she was in so much pain and she was scared.
Wow.
Everyone left her alone.
Not a single person got to her. She was in tears on the floor. And I had to admit to myself, like, and I definitely, if I see someone in distress, I do try to be like, are you okay?
Yeah.
I definitely do that now. But there was a time where I can't lie, like, especially if I'm like zoned and going to work and stuff, I'll be like, oh, I feel like I'm doing more damage, like, by bringing attention to some people, not necessarily like if you're in pain, but you know when there's a bit of commotion, like you could either step in and be like, oh, excuse me, do you know what I mean? And also, as a woman as well, sometimes I feel like, am I even safe doing that, especially if it's with a
I feel like
guy.
you have to have your wits about you with
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, sometimes like you can help, but then sometimes like I remember there was another time on that same train that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Where like there was a
This train.
situation.
That
That train.
Don't get no needles.
That
Train.
It's not worth the £7.50. Anyway, on that train, I think like this guy was like approaching this woman, and like you could tell like she was really uncomfortable, and basically someone wanted to step in and be like, "Can you leave her alone?" Because you can tell she's uncomfortable. He stabbed the person that was trying to interject.
I remember that. I remember that.
Did he survive?
I think so. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, very, very
Yeah,
sad.
that's what I was gonna say. From a safety aspect, like nowadays, I think people mind their business not because they want to mind it. I think they mind it.
They're scared.
They're
Yeah.
scared because
Yeah.
anything's happening. Like London is getting to a place where like so many different things are happening. They're stealing phones. They're stealing identities. They're stealing everything. Everything. You can't just stick with yourself.
No,
when
honestly.
I go to the office, this phone.
I keep that.
Is kissing the bottom of my bag.
Yeah,
like
fact.
I'm not.
Yeah,
like
facts.
I know.
Facts.
I know where to go. Like if I get lost, I'll use the map.
Is
I'll
it that
use
bad?
London.
Like the phone stealing?
Now,
I keep hearing about it.
There was one time I went
I'll
to
never
work
forget.
drinks. I went to work drinks, yeah.
I remember Tammy saying
And
this.
obviously, I know the way from my office to the station. But where they took us to this work drinks, I didn't know how to get to the station. So I'm like, let me just look on Google Maps to look on my thing. I said, okay, kind of know the way, but let me just say, something in my spirit just told me to put my phone in my bag. I said, it's a pretty straight road, I'll get it. And you know they've got the signs that even say 5-minute walk to the thing. I said, Google, I'll do A to Z, do that one. As soon as I put my phone in my bag, one Oyibo girl, stop, wait, oh my God. Tears running down her face. They stole her phone.
Yeah.
Right in front of me.
Yeah.
Right in front of me. She was
That's
running for her
so
life.
crazy.
And you know the guys that were they were on bikes and they had delivery bag.
Oh, so
on
they make it seem like they're just doing delivery. So that's
As
really
in,
a hustle.
and
Like,
when I say less than 30 seconds later, this Oyibo girl, she was running for her life. I said, oh baby,
it's gone.
it's gone.
It's gone.
As I was approaching the station, I saw one black girl with braids. She was. I had braids on the time. She was like, "Oh, I really like your braids." I said, "Look, Omo,
You're
this
putting
phone
away.
that you have in your hand, I've just seen them steal someone's phone there. Better put it away.
Put it away.
Telling me you like my braids.
That's
Do you like your phone? You better put your phone in your bag. What you talking about? I like your braids." I said, "Little girl, they've just stolen someone's phone there."
That is such an app.
No, honestly, I saw her. I said, look.
Put it away. Talk about braids.
I said, "You just started someone's phone. Your phone, you were telling me you like my braids. Don't like it. Do you like your phone? The hell?" I had to tell her. I said,
Oh my
"Sister,
God.
hey,
Honestly.
they're stealing phones." Oh,
Literally.
nah, it's,
When did it
it's
start though?
I don't know, but it's
the
it's
last
like
year.
last year.
Yeah.
The past year, it's become like
Rampant.
I can't have my phone out with like
Is it?
a group of people around me.
Is it because people are getting away with it? Like, is
Yeah.
that why?
they're not clamping down on it, so
No.
people are
Okay.
getting away with it. By the time that they've even tried and found their phone, the phone's in China.
Yeah. It's gone.
Like they're not clamping down on it enough.
Yeah.
So it means that these people that are stealing the phones are becoming a lot more aggressive.
Yeah.
They're like, apparently they're not even waiting for you to even exit the station now. They're even stealing it on the tube.
Yeah.
That's
They'll
crazy.
stand near
Yeah.
they'll stand near
As
the door
as
exit.
it's closing.
As it's closing. They take your
God
phone.
damn.
It's crazy.
It's so
That's
bad.
crazy.
London is getting. They're stealing bags. They're stealing phones. If
Do you remember there was a whole point where all the AirPod Maxes, people were snatching
people
them off.
stealing them off.
Taking it off people's heads.
Yeah, hold tight, Sharon.
That's
Careful.
crazy.
Careful. Oh.
You know me, I can't even hear anything with those things on. What was I going to say? There was even one recently, sorry, I don't even know if this topic is interesting, but let me tell you that. I was watching it on Instagram the other day. This lady, she had a red Birkin. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Asian woman.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I saw it, and she was in the changing room.
Yeah, at Manet Devoir in Oxford Street. I think
Oh.
she was in like the VIP changing room.
Stop.
There was a lady that was
Oh my
following her
God,
around the
yeah,
whole
that was
store.
crazy.
And then basically when she went into the changing rooms, she put her bag down and she basically turned around to her back was to the door basically because something about like there's loads of windows and she didn't want people to see her getting changed or something. The lady that had been following her around the whole store went inside,
The changing room.
took the bag.
And
Her
then,
own bag even got caught on the door. She managed to free herself and she was out.
She
That was
took
it.
the
For
Birkin.
Mm.
Jesus.
I was gonna say there was an Asian lady that was saying that her bag nearly got ripped
Yeah.
out, like it even tore because she was back. She said, not this, not this,
Not the
Birkin crop,
Not the crop, right?
gold hardware.
Limited edition.
edition.
Oh my
Been on
god.
the
No, I
waiting
hear
list
it
for
though.
5 years.
Some of those
Nah,
Birkins are
honestly.
like somebody's house deposit.
Yeah.
Gee,
What the
yes,
heck?
I'm chugging.
That's actually wild.
Nah, they're
Yeah.
stealing. They're
Anything
That's
they can get their
wild.
hands on.
Nah,
boy.
the
did not know
crime
it was that
rate
bad.
in
yeah,
London is
it's
insane.
crazy. What's making you laugh? I saw another TikTok. It's not even funny, but this lady, she came on TikTok, yeah. But like the first frame, she just looks so like disheveled. Like her hair was just everywhere. And then she was like, guys, what I've just been through. She was like, basically, she had like left the station and there was like a little boy there. Okay. And it's like, you know, like in London now, it's getting dark very early. So like by 4 p.m. or something, like it's pitch black, right? So it was around that sort of time. And there was like a little boy. She said, that boy, primary school maybe, but like max like year 7. And he was like, oh, excuse me, I'm really lost. Like I'm looking for my brother's house, but I can't find it. Like, can you show me like on the maps or whatever? Like I know the address. Stop. So then she's like, okay. But she was like, she didn't want to leave him because she was like, he's really young.
Yeah.
One
Okay.
thing about me, I'm a fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. I'll be like, listen,
Hey,
young one, I'll see the child, I just be,
you know what I mean?
me with the baby. See you later. You can't find your brother. Oh, hey, yeah. Go speak to the attendant in the station. Which one is you can't find your brother's house? How did you end up here? Where's your parents? Kick the child.
So funny. Oh my gosh.
So anyway, she gets the address of the boy. She puts it in her phone. It's a 20-something minute walk. She was like, and then she was like, are you sure that this is where it is? Because it's quite far. And then he was like, yeah, it's definitely there. So she was like, let me walk you because this is really, really far. So they're walking. And then I think she even asked him, what's your brother's name? I don't know.
she's still walking.
And she
She's
kept
still
going.
walking. Anyway, she gets to the street now. Before she could even say Jack Robinson, that guy just ran into the house. Just ran into the house. Okay, bye. Just ran into the house and left. And then she just saw a van. Started driving.
Nah, that's crazy.
Guys!
Okay, bye.
She said, that road, yeah, all of the houses were pitch black. Just one house had a light on. Okay, bye. Guys, I'm not even finished.
Yeah.
And then a van pulled up on the street. She said, She started running, which is why she started the TikTok with her hair. She was like, I've been running for 20 minutes.
Oh my god, that shit is funny.
That is
That's hilarious.
funny.
Because she had also told him, like, when we get to the house, like, I
Yeah.
need to speak to your brother because he can't leave you like this anymore.
Why is she doing that one, she's like she wanted it so badly.
So as soon as,
Hey.
he said, you can tell that they definitely sent that boy to conch.
100%.
What?
That's
what
it, okay,
age?
bye. He was done. That's his,
Okay, bye.
that's his,
And
done
then
his
the
part.
van. No, guys, I need you to picture the way she entered this TikTok. Like, when I said there was rain all over her face, her hair was everywhere.
That is so
That is the
funny.
funniest thing.
Oh my
I need to
God.
actually find that.
Anyway,
that's
yes.
so funny. But cool, anyway, as you guys know, we like to round up with our song of the week. So if you guys don't know, we have a playlist and that is available on Spotify. It's available on Apple Music, and it's available on YouTube for those people that don't want to pay. So yes, every single month and period, we always add songs to the playlist. And in honor of just like feeling love in the new year, etc., we are going to add some of our favorite R&B or love songs or any song that we like to play that gives us that sort of feeling. So those are songs we're going to add to the playlist. So if Moses, if you think of a song you want to add, then I'll ask you as well. But girls, what song do you want to add to the playlist this week? Sharon, you're looking scared. Or
I
normally
need time. I forgot. Look at me with my iPad.
You said to add to the feeling.
Yeah.
in our
Should I
playlist.
start?
Go on.
So I'm actually gonna switch up a bit. I think last time I did like proper R&B, but I'm gonna do a bit of Drake because I feel like Drake just has some songs that's gets you in the mood. So I'm going to do "Shot for Me." There's one of our friends. So I don't mean to put him on blast, but do you remember when he's like, I can see it in your eyes, you're angry. Hey,
he was going through.
He was going through it. Hey, when your boys going through it and start singing, hey, you
too
know,
funny.
Literally. So that one is that one. I'm gonna add to "Shot for Me." That's Drake. I'm actually also going to add, even though it's not really like an R&B song, but I like it anyway. I'm gonna add Marvin's Room. And then I'm also going to add Drake, I Get Lonely. I love that song. Like, that's such an amazing song. And then the last one, I spoke about this before on the podcast. The girls didn't know it. I don't know how they didn't know this, but I'm going to add Pie Next Door, TBH, because, yeah, that's just like such a good song. And yeah, those are songs I'm going to add to the playlist this week. So are you girls ready to add? Yeah. Okay, Tammy, go ahead.
We're saying love songs. Mine are not R&B, of course.
Okay.
So the first one is Duncan Mighty. Oh, Danny Jew.
Where is Duncan actually?
Honestly,
only Duncan we know now.
That's such a good.
He's with Obanu Jew. That's where he is.
No, honestly, I actually love that song.
And then One Day Call Again. And then
that's a good one.
Tiwa Savage, My Darling.
Okay, that's a good one.
Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that song in so long.
Is that the one? My darling, my darling, my darling. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, that's a nice wedding song.
Yeah, I love that. Moses, what are you gonna add to the playlist then?
I don't really have that many love songs.
No, that's all good.
But Odile Blame You.
Okay, yeah.
That's a really good song. And I think I have one more. I just had it here a second ago. Come back to me.
Okay, I'll come back to you.
I'm gonna add "Sorrows" by Bryson Tiller.
Oh, that's a good one.
Sorrows.
No,
wow.
That's a song I sang.
No, Beatrice went through it.
Hey,
as well, boy.
that's a song. I sang.
July 16th by Giveon, and then last one, "Woe" by Snow Allegra.
Good one. Good one.
That was your breakup song. Do you know what mine was?
What was yours?
Mary J. Blige, Be Without You.
Ooh.
Too strong, too long. Just sliding down the wall.
No, do you know what I thought you were going to say? Me and Mr. Wrong get along so good, even though he breaks my heart so bad.
Those two Mary J. Blige songs. Hey,
yeah,
Mary
I
used
love that.
to.
Yeah, she used to go in. I think
Yeah.
Sorrows was definitely mine.
Mine was "I'm on the Borderline."
Oh yeah.
And then also as well, another Mary J. Blige song with Lil' Kim. I can love you.
No. Oh, I can love you better. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Another one for you was
I should have cheated Keisha Cole.
I might as well have cheated on you.
Hey.
Let me, I don't know any of this song. That's not in my head. Literally. It will change the whole mood. Let me not say anything. I swear, I'm a piano head to toe. Yo, that's my mood.
That's so funny. That is too fun. Do you want to add any more? Or are you done?
Yeah, there's one by Wizkid and this artist called, what's it called? I just had it here again. It's called like Après to Me. It's a French song by Wizkid and
I think I know it.
in this new album.
Okay.
It's called Après Minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really nice song.
Well,
Yes.
we will add all those songs to our playlist. Like Beatrice said, our playlist is available on Apple Music, also on Spotify, and also on YouTube for those people that don't like to play. So yeah, make sure you check it out and let us know. Also, let us know any love songs that you're feeling. Love can also be breakup as well. It doesn't have to be.
So it's all
Don't have to
love.
be everything's lovey-dovey, but yeah, let us know what songs you're listening to as well, and we'll see if we can add them to the playlist too.
Yes, but Moses, thank you so
I appreciate you guys
for coming on, man. Like, appreciate you.
Thank you. This was fun. I really appreciate this.
Oh, good. I'm glad. You laughed.
How many times?
Because you know this narrative that girls are not funny. So
You guys are
the reason we have so many men on the podcast, we're trying to break that stereotype. We're trying to break it one by one. I'm crying. Where can people find you?
Yes.
Moses LDN on all platforms, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. everywhere. Just type that in.
So yeah, how are you finding the Twitch thing? How are you finding streaming live?
It's interesting. I actually really enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do. I mean, it's not easy, but it's like free flow. You just sit down. And then like your audience basically just kind of like tell you what to do throughout. Like they say, oh, do this, or let's see you do this, react to this. Like it's just really easy. And in the long run, the money is long. So I'm really trying to like lock in and just focus into it.
I find myself there.
The thing is, I think a lot of people, Twitch isn't as big as it could be because a lot of people are not on Twitch. Like, you know, like how everyone's on Instagram or everyone has Twitter and stuff. Like, not a lot of people are on Twitch. So, like, someone like, obviously, Kyson, like, I'm sure he has, like, what? I think he has, like, over 700,000 followers.
On Twitch? No, yeah, like 13 million.
13 million?
That's why he's...
I was going to say, I thought it was in the millions.
Oh, like, how many people were on a stream?
Maybe it was on a stream.
On a stream. Like, how many people were on the stream? I'm just like... With how much pull he has, because obviously, do you guys have Twitch?
No, I don't.
Like it might. Like,
I think maybe it's a US. Is it more of a US?
No, but I'm just saying, like the average person that you ask, like doesn't have
it's
Twitch.
not, but it is coming up.
Yeah, I know it is coming up. I'm just thinking, like, imagine if everyone that had Instagram had Twitch. I'm sure people on Twitch would be so much bigger. But I'm just not like, I don't know, but more people that I watch on YouTube are now switching over to not Twitch, but more streaming. Because you don't have to edit. You know, like you do YouTube, so you know you have to edit videos. Us as well, when we're doing the podcast as well, it's much easier to sit and do a YouTube live than to make sure your snippet do this. But
it's just when you have an audience that care about you. And then now you can give them like live content, and then they control what you do.
The content,
That's where the money comes in, because now they're paying and they're gifting you. So it's a community.
Find myself there. 2025, go.
2025, should we jump on Twitch? Let us go. We will have followers there.
We'll find them.
We'll find them indeed. But yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you coming on. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode as much as we did. Make sure that you also subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Hopefully by now we'll be on 100K.
Hopefully.
Never know.
Never know.
It's possible. But anyway, thank you guys so much. We'll see you in our next one. Bye.